Hi, Releasefire here. So I'm going to talk you through how to get the glider in Lego Fortnite. As ever, hopefully the video helps you out. If it does, drop me a like below. But you can see here, to get the glider, you need flexwood rods, wool fabric, and silk fabric. So I'm going to talk you through all that. However, you don't even get the glider until you've upgraded your bench to rare. Now, the first upgrade's relatively easy, but the second one, you need to do knot root rods. If you don't know how to get knot root and marble, essentially they're in caves and then you need to process them. The sand claw is where things are a little bit difficult, and I'll show you where to get that in a little second. Sand shells you can get from the little rollers, the little crab rollers down at the beach. It's got to be the ones at the beach to get the sand shells. And the sand claw you get from these wolves. They're special sand wolves in the desert, so you need to travel to the desert. If you're not too sure how to find the desert, you can check out the video linked above. But the strategy is roll past them and then hit them with a strong sword and have a companion to be able to lay in the damage as well. And once you've upgraded the workbench, you also need to be able to construct the spinning wheel, which is relatively easy, and the loom, which is the more challenging because it also requires sandclaw, which I've already covered, and flexwood rod, which is where things get even more challenging. So if you're not too sure where to get flexwood, again, you can check out the video linked above. But in general, what you need to do is to create a boom barrel, and you create a boom barrel by mixing plank and blast powder, and you can get blast powder also in the desert. So set up a village and your villagers will do most of the work for you. You need them to fight the mobs that come around. You can just go after them yourself, especially if you've got a companion with a decent sword. But the skeletons in the desert drop the blast powder, so pick up enough to be able to craft a boom barrel, and then you can use the boom barrel to blow up the cactuses. You can detonate them with a bow and arrow, and that will give you all of the flex wood that you could possibly need. Once you've got the flex wood and you've upgraded your workbench, you then need to use the spinning wheel to craft silk thread and wool thread. You can get both of these by using silk, which you get from spiders, and wool, which you get from petting the sheep in the fields. Once you've got enough of the thread, you can then go over to the loom to craft your fabric using that thread. It takes a long time, but once you've got all of that done, you should be able to head on back to the workbench and craft yourself your wonderful glider to be able to fly around in Lego Fortnite. Like I said before, hopefully the video helps you out. If it does, drop me a like below. You can also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already with the link on the left-hand side, and see more of my guide videos for Lego Fortnite with the links on the right-hand side. Leave any comments and I'll catch you next time.